I was very excited to take this course at the start of the month. Looking back at my high school presentations, I was never really good at them. I was good at talking in front of people and being confident when I talked, but my presentations were always a little bit lackluster. I didn't really know how to use visuals that well. My content was pretty boring. This class really helped me with all that. I didn't just learn the skills to make a good presentation, but I also learned the importance of presentations. Presentations are used everywhere, especially when applying for jobs. I learned that no matter what you're talking about, if you used good visuals and you told stories, people will listen. And I learned a lot of those skills throughout this month. I think the biggest skill that I learned was probably the storytelling aspect. Telling stories helped me connect with my audience rather than just talking to them. I think my visuals also improved throughout the month. I learned how to take pictures and videos and use them in a way that connects with what I'm saying, rather than just being there in the background. A good presentation will draw in the audience constantly, so having these relatable pictures and changing them every few seconds will help with that. I learned a lot in creative presentation. I can honestly say that it is one of the best classes I have ever taken. It didn't just help me with creating great presentations, it really improved my drive and passion for my career and school in general. I found myself doing homework and projects because I wanted to do it. I'd stay home on a Friday night to finish analyzing some TED Talks or stay late after class to get a head start on my rough draft for my final project. I found a new level of motivation from this class. I've made it a long way from the start of the month. I always tried really hard to, get my work in and be professional, but now it's just kind of become more of a habit. My degree is going to have me staying some pretty long nights and waking up some early mornings, but this class really helped me with that. I felt pretty proud of myself at the end of the month. Just looking at the rough draft for my final project, it was way better than any other presentation that I've ever created. Although, there are a few things that I would have changed differently throughout this month. For one, I rushed through a lot of my work at the beginning of this course, and I've learned to work really hard at what I do and everything that I do, but I wish I just learned that a little bit earlier, before this class especially. Another thing that I would change is part of my final presentation. My degree is computer animation, so obviously I love to draw. So I thought it would be a really cool idea to draw my slides, but I kind of spent most of my time drawing the slides and less time on the actual presentation. So I'd definitely go back and make my voice a little bit clearer and use a little bit more emotion when I talked. Overall, I did a lot of great things in this class, and it made me want to learn a little bit more about how presentation can be so incredibly impactful. Just being an audience member to one of those TED Talks makes you think, what did they do to make you so involved in what they were talking about? I think that I'm going to continue to improve my presentations and learn about the makings of an amazing presentation and just learn in general. As I said before, this class has given me a new level of motivation for learning and getting better at what I want to do. This class has definitely set me on the right path, and I am so excited for the next 19 months.